welcome to Chuck's Diecast Car and Model Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at this pretty cool car here. I think you people who are familiar with supercars are probably familiar with this car. This is the Pagani Zonda, specifically the Pagani Zonda Cinque, which you'll see right there is what it says. Cinque because they only made 5 of them. They were sort of a run-out model version of the Zonda before they came out with the Huayra. And it had a little bit more horsepower. I think it had like 670 horsepower. You know, it had a kind of an interesting version of carbon fiber with titanium strands woven into the carbon fiber to make it extra strong. And needless to say, it was very fast. This particular model here is made by, I believe, Motormax. I got this a couple of years ago, and it's not a bad model considering I paid like $50 or $60 for it. So let's go ahead and take a look at this model here, okay? Detail on it is pretty decent here for the price. As you can see here, you know, the wheels here look pretty good. You can see the brake caliper back there. It does not turn, however. You can even see Horacio's signature right there on the side. Actually, speaking of Pagani, you may be interested in this. This watch I'm wearing right now is sort of an imitation Rolex Daytona made by a company called Pagani Design, even though it has nothing to do with the car company. But it is a pretty decent imitation of a Rolex Daytona. So if you want to feel like Paul Newman and save yourself, you know, a few $1,000,000, you can get this particular watch. But let's get back to the model here. So you can see the carbon fiber texture. This is not decal or anything. This is texture to look like carbon fiber, but it doesn't look too bad. It might be a little bit heavy-handed. The front calipers, or I should say rotors, do not turn either, but again, it looks pretty decent there. Nice that they put the red stripe on the wheel there, as they should. Interesting thing here is that these rearview mirrors are made of like a rubbery form of plastic, which is actually kind of nice if you know how many cars I have that have snapped off rearview mirrors, but that's a nice feature actually. You can see here that the front end looks good. The front grille is not a grille, you know, given this price point. You shouldn't be too surprised at that, but it's just textured plastic. Headlights look pretty good, and so does this decal in the front. You can also see here that the Pagani logo is there, and that little bump out for the headlight, or for the windshield washer. And well, let's go ahead and take a look at the rear here. You can see the big old diffuser, the quad exhaust, which is sort of a trademark of Pagani. You can see the Pagani branding there on the back, and the Zonda Cinque there as well. So that doesn't look too bad. The rear wing also looks pretty decent as well with that carbon fiber texture. We'll go ahead and take a look at the engine here, but in order to do that, you actually have to open the doors first, because the angle of the engine cover here, you just go ahead and lift that up and take a look at that Mercedes V12 that Pagani uses. Like I said, 670 horsepower or so. So that looks pretty decent in terms of detail. And also, while we're here, let's take a look at the interior. Take a look at the sill there with the Pagani logo on it. The interior is actually nicely detailed. I mean, look at that. They did a good job on it. Honestly, Paganis are a little bit gaudy for me, even when you look at the interior. I've seen I've seen probably 3 or 4 of these, and they're just a little bit too pimp for me on the inside. But still, they still look neat. I kind of prefer a more purposeful interior like that of, like a Porsche Carrera GT or something like that. But regardless, this is a, it is a cool car though. If I had, $3 million to burn, maybe I would consider getting one. But as it is, I'm pretty happy with this model here. I think it's a pretty good one, and I hope, I gave you some information that you can use for your own purchase of this if you're interested. So if you did like this video, please like and enjoy it. You have yourself a great day, and thanks for watching.